A battle brewing in the Montana legislature is having impacts on a Miles City sex abuse case, and both sides are weighing in.
Miles City sex abuse survivors, who are now grown men, say they believe a freshman lawmaker is trying to torpedo a bill that could essentially help childhood sex abuse victims get justice even decades after they're abused.
The issue at stake is Montana's statute of limitations laws when it comes to those who experience sexual abuse as children. At the beginning, supporters of the bill say it had widespread bipartisan support.
However, now that's changed, as Montana's former U.S. Attorney Bill Mercer, who is also a lawmaker from Billings, says the current law is just fine the way it is. Q2's Andrea Lutz is here now with both sides. Andrea.
Well, Miles City sex abuse survivors tell me that there is now a new challenge in their case. Not only can 78-year-old Jim Jensen not be tried criminally for the sex abuse allegations against him, but now future legislation to protect others could also be dead.
While Jim Jensen is being criminally charged federally for internet crimes, some 31 plaintiffs in a massive civil case may never be given that justice. They hoped for a change in law during Montana's 2019 legislature.
It's an epidemic right now in Montana, and it's like the, Rome's burning, and the legislators are slow walking this.
House Bill 202, sponsored by Democrat Shane Morigeau, initially had widespread bipartisan support aimed at extending or ending the civil statute of limitations law altogether.
My perspective all along has been, if someone's been sexually abused as a child, you should never be able to escape the justice system.
But plaintiffs in Jensen's sex abuse case say then came Billings Representative Bill Mercer.
I think the Morigeau bill is not good public policy, and I'm trying to work with both people on judiciary and outside of judiciary to see if we can come up with a different approach.
Survivors of the abuse say sexual massages and rub-downs occurred under the direction of Jensen to enhance athletic ability.
All of our clients are being deposed. They're all being asked intimate and personal details. It re-traumatizes victims, and that's the current state of the law.
However, Mercer says it should stay that way and instead focus on Montana's criminal statute of limitation laws.
And so we're busy trying to work through those issues and figure out, what should we do with the statute of limitations on the civil side and the criminal side.
Representative Bill Mercer does not sit on the House Judiciary Committee. And then also there is this. Time is starting to run out for this bill. It has to get to the House by the 45th day of the Montana legislature. That leaves only 8 days for lawmakers to decide on the future of this bill. Russ and Janelle.
All right. Thank you, Andrea.